An opposition member of Parliament's Pension Reform Committee has strongly opposed a request by the police force to retain a legal provision which allows officers to retire with a pension after 30 years. The Special Constabulary Force made the recommendation at the committee meeting this morning. Nadine McLeod reports.
Currently, policemen and women retire at 60 but can opt for early retirement after 30 years of service. That's something the Special Constabulary Force would like to retain as the government considers pension reform. However, opposition committee member Pernil Charles objected today.
I am very concerned about the investment we put into certain public servants. Now, I'm not saying you must not have an option to do it, but the state shouldn't tell me that if you become 60, you leave the police and go and look at other work.
I'm not fighting that.
When we just put millions of dollars in training you, some of our best detectives are out there, security guards now, which is rubbish, foolishness.
Mr. Charles noted that he doesn't want to remove the police's freedom of option. However, he insisted that he's having a problem with the government investing in people who may end up leaving the force at the prime of their lives.
For normal acceptance, the police is asking you to come in at what, 21 now?
18 to 40.
18. By the time you serve your 30 years, you're what?
48.
Not even 50 yet. Some of you don't get married yet. And because you're a policeman, we put, and while you're there, you have the option to use the public fund to be trained. Some of you go to school and get all your bachelors, masters, and then you leave the force. Train free too. Train at my expense. And then you're gone, say you retire. Foolishness. We need to cut that rubbish out.
In response, St. George Jackson of the Island Special Constabulary Force Association said the police are not opposed to moving the retirement age from 60 to 65, but he explained why he'd like the contentious provisions kept.
We simply ask that if we move to 65, we have a graduating effect of the varied age of exit, or years of exit, whether service or otherwise. Yes. And so what I'm saying simply is that we're in support of it. We're saying what you're saying. Only that there has to be all the attending factors of the service that has psychological trauma, medical conditions, mental conditions, whatever the circumstances are. And as you mentioned that there are disability provision, yes, but it is at a very reduced benefit level.
The police would also like to be allowed to access other pension funds as well as to pay more into their pension fund. Nadine McLeod, TVJ News.